Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gamer, where today we are going to be playing some more Rogue Trader. We are in Act 5 now. We're hot on the trail of Calcazar, the Lord Inquisitor, who, I don't really know what his endgame's about, but hopefully we're going to get the traditional Bond villain explanation. Oh, what's this? Lord Captain, unidentified sickle-shaped ships have taken off from the planet we just left. They're approaching swiftly and readying their weapons for battle. Get ready, it's about to get hot in here. And she cannot take any more, Captain.
Two Star Trekkers, two Predators poised for a charge. Fear not, Void Sailor, and the All-Father be praised.
What's he going on about? Oh, it's Klingon birds of prey. No, I suspect it's Necron vessels. Jackal-class frigate. Okay, we've not fought these before. Let's have a little look at see what they've got going on. Living metal. At the start of its turn, the ship repairs 20% of its missing hull. Once per combat, when the ship is about to be destroyed, it is instead reanimated with full hull. Oof. However, this reanimation is not permanent, and the ship continues to disintegrate, suffering damage equal to 25% of its maximum hull at the start of its turn. Wow. Okay, so these things have basically got 2 health bars. Although the second health bar will deteriorate by the sound of it. Okay. Don't like the sound of this. On the plus side, it doesn't appear as though they have shields, so there is that. Let's jump forward. So now I should be able to... okay, well I could probably extend the range, but I think I'm also going to take a jump to the left and a step to the right. Here we go.
Let the incandescent beam scorch our enemies.
Wasn't bad. I mean, I think I'm going to ram it. That's what I think I'm going to do. I don't think I need my ultimates. I mean, I could do. I feel like I kind of want to save it because, I mean, these things take a long time to charge. Kind of feel like I want to save them. I think we're probably going to have a big battle against Calcazar. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my front shield protected a bit more, and we're going to come in for a ramming speed.
Chart a course.
Ram it!
Beware, Lord Captain. Our shield is down.
Yeah, it's a shame it knocks out our shield, that, and there's no way to get it back. I do like it, ramming things, but... It's a shame I can't hit it with the starboard. I forgot about it not doing
cannons. Annihilate them.
Torpedoes either when you've done one of those maneuvers. Yeah, it will extend the range, but not the sort of width of your fighting angles, unfortunately. Alright, we'll take this. I wonder if it'll bring my my front shield back. Alright, well, I think we've probably done about as much as we can there. Help me, sword class frigate. I may have bitten off more than I can chew. Ooh. That healing it does.
Do not miss your chance, Owlcat.
Owlcat. What about this dude? Oh, he's gone already. Okay, well... Alright, let's do this.
Let destruction pour forth.
There we go, there's its health bar coming back. Little booger.
Macro cannons. Annihilate them.
Where shall I make the torpedoes go? Probably up there.
Send their souls to the void.
Let's think. What else can I do to these guys? What's that? Yeah. Don't think I can get port. Maybe
the
from there?
Empyrean guide
Port
us.
guns? Oh yeah. Yeah, we
Let
can.
destruction pour forth.
Well, we know it's going to lose hull on its turn, so I think we leave that now. This will do a range extender on this. And we'll hit this guy.
Send them into the cold void.
See what happens when we do this. Yeah, okay, so we've got his reanimation protocol. And I think that's good because at least he's at full health, but at least he'll be it'll be deteriorating. Meanwhile, put some shields on that side. And we'll okay, I'll have to go forward a wee bit. I think we'll leave it there for now. Probably it dead then. Kill stealer. No, I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't know why this one's glowing blue. It's got something else going on this one.
They are exposed.
Necron
Unleash your
Lord.
weaponry.
Okay, so taking out the other ones first was inadvertently probably the right thing to do there. Oh, torpedoes. Torpedo. Let's go there. But we'll kind of keep them in reserve when we've taken down this one, otherwise he'll just go there.
Emblazon our path.
So I guess we'll go after this one. Quite know what it's doing about the shields. It doesn't appear to have fixed that shield. What does it say? Most damaged sector of the flagship shields restores up to 50% of its strength. But it's not doing it, so I don't know.
Eviscerate them. Unleash the storm of macro cannons. Let
I
the
think we can hit it with a
Empyrean
port
guide
broadside
us.
from here.
Macro
That should be it.
cannons. Annihilate them.
There he goes. I'll probably leave it there for now. Is there any point making torpedo? Well, there might be.
Unleash
Drop them if you got them.
torment.
That's what I say. Well, I've never said that before, but I'm saying it now. So I think we can assume direct control of these now. He's probably going to go off that way. I might just detonate here, to be honest. What do we do? Precious little. Okay, probably the wrong call, but yeah, what the heck. Yeah, he's got it in for
Do
our
not
little
hesitate.
matey boy, isn't
Show
he?
no mercy.
So if we were to come here... Oh no, that's my torpedoes. Oh well, that's fine for them as well. So for us, we're going to pretty much do the same thing. I think I might use the jump forward button as well. Still a ways off. Well, can't do an awful lot, so we're just going to drop some torps.
Send their souls to the void.
Leave it there for now, I guess. Him dead. Yeah, there he goes.
Blessed plasma fire.
Indeed. Might be able to get something on
Let
him
the
this time.
Empyrean guide us.
Take this.
Send them into the cold void.
But right, we're going to drop some torpedoes. I think, well, he's going to circle around one way, isn't he? So let's cover both ways. The audacity of Janus torpedo launcher. I mean, we could do this. Right, that's his reanimation protocol triggered then. Oh, look, my shields came back. That's good. Guess I'll put on front. I think that's key with these ones, just to get them in that sort of second life bar where they're actually deteriorating per turn rather than healing. Okay, well, we're going to hit him with a few torpedoes on this turn, so see what they do. Yep. That went rather well. Let's hit him with the dorsal guns first.
Pour forth.
I'm just going to hit him with a starboard broadside, I think.
Macro cannons. Annihilate them.
Boom, boom, boom.
Another victory of two great
Oh, what did we get?
dynasties, Lord Captain.
Ooh, wow. 190... Oh no, that's not that's the one I've got. 140 for each sector, but doubled against enemy blast attacks. I kind of like being able to count on a certain amount, I think. Void Necron trophies cargo. Ooh. Can I go to upgrade this time? Because it just chucked me back to the bridge before. I'd like to level up my ship. Okay. Lord Captain, what were those things? They took off from the surface of the world where you landed. I've never seen ships like that. Never seen such technologies either. We fished a trophy out of the void, a relatively intact fragment of a wreck, and sent it to our engineers, just in case we've isolated the compartment where they're performing their comprehension liturgies. Xenoslow, we're pretty quite good at that. Research the tomes in the Rogue Trader's private library. Perhaps it will give us insight into these monsters. An hours-long silence follows as your order is being executed. At last the Vox comes to life again. Your ladyship, the Carto Artifacts claims to have found a mention of a Xenos similar to the ones we've encountered. The manuscript refers to them as Necrons. Do we read... what is this trophy we've acquired? The engineers are at a loss. They say it's a gift born from the Omnisci's wisdom, but its image was imperfect, and therefore it was eroded by corruption and unbelief. Whatever that means. The ship's minor conclave has got into data meditation to produce a resolution regarding the admissibility of using this item. Bolster the crew's morale. Give out additional rations to those who showed valor in battle. This is just the beginning. As you will, Lord Captain. I wonder if this is why the Lord Inquisitor wanted the weapon that he's got to fight these Necrons. That's a theory. That's certainly a theory. Void ship management, please. Thank you. At last. Right, we're going to upgrade. We're almost max level on the ship, which is pretty cool. Flagship developments. 20% of post abilities will be 20% shorter cooldown? Yeah, maybe. I'll take 10% more scrapped if we're going to have ship battles more often. Focused efforts. Ship pulse. Yeah, I think I'll take steady hand. I mean, that'll be nice when it ticks. Just check we've got our post filled. We have it. This looks good. Let's go to the Drakari ships next, and then we'll leave this solar system. Lord Captain, we've got company. Ravor's voice sounds strained. A whole brood of Xenos, except they're in nae hurry to attack. They sent a Vox transmission, so our eggheads are trying to decipher what they're babbling in their language. Will you just look at these entitled pricks? Lord Captain, you're nae gonna believe this. The enemies of humanity request. Nay, they demand to be admitted aboard so they can have words. But not with you, no. Nay, They want to talk to their disgraced kinsman whom you have taken under your wing. How'd they even find us? The Voxcaster clicks. Someone else joins this conversation. Dahlia von Verinicus, if the worthless scum wish to see me so badly, I am willing to lend my ear to their pleas and hear what they have to say. Go on then, tell them we'll hear them. Cariel, or Cariel. The Xenos in front of you exchange wary glances and curt remarks that your elucidator cannot capture or comprehend. At last, one of the Drukhari steps forward and takes off his helmet. His hair is bone white, and his face is marked with tattoos not entirely dissimilar to Marazai's. The negotiator bows deeply, not daring to look at your companion. Greetings, Marazai Azaresh, Drakon of the Cabal of the Reaving Tempest, Eviscerator of Illiridos, Blaze of the Barkhag Kingdom, and Slayer of Karokius the Pale. A smug smile blossoms on Marazai's face. Cariel. Your sycophantic skills have not dulled since you lost your mistress. They will be of use to you yet. Speak. The Reaving Tempest is dying. The Drukhari speaks slowly, carefully choosing his words. Since the death of Archon Neremeris, our territories have been ravaged and our warriors openly attacked. Mercenaries have turned their blades against our Cabalites, and the air is rife with rumors that our supreme patrons will soon allow our spire to be consigned to a bloody reaping. Sounds like the Cabal is as good as dead. Cariel casts an appraising glance at you, but his response is addressed to Marazai. The Cabal is on the verge of destruction. We require assistance. So what do you want from me? Marazai speaks with feigned indolence. From a Drakon cast down from his post and banished from the ranks of the Reaving Tempest. From a Drukhari banned from Comorra itself. We need a leader. We need a symbol of the power that led the Cabal to might and prosperity for centuries. The line of the Azaresh has not yet faded, which means it is destined to return. The Reaving Tempest is calling out to you. Cariel looks at Marazai with distrust. Despite being open to the lusts of Silan Thresh, not even real space could break an Azaresh. Your appearance suggests you have plenty of prey at your disposal. Marazai narrows his eyes. Let us say I accept your offer. What use do I have for the handful of Drukhari huddling behind you, Cariel? Answer me. Does the Reaving Tempest still live? Or is this the death rattle of the fallen? Cariel leans forward. 2 raids managed to hide in the tangle of the webway and are awaiting the chosen hour. There are Cabal troops hiding in the bowels of Comorra itself. We are biding our time. When these forces come together, there will be enough to take over another spire and absorb several smaller Cabals who will serve us. Decision is yours, Marazai. Drukhari stays silent. You see the jaw muscles working in his hollow cheeks. Finally, he speaks with reluctance. I need time. We cannot wait long for your decision. Those who have found refuge in real space have been here too long. Cariel's voice rings with genuine fear. We are forced to fight one another, forced to seek torment in the blood of our kin. Do not tarry. Find our base in a neighboring star system where our raid is hiding from the scheming of other Cabals. You should hurry. The voice of Silan Thresh in the minds of our companions grows louder with every passing day. Marazai turns to you with an intrigued smile. The Cabal wants me back. How very curious. This is a very obvious trap. No, it is not. A trap is what I prepared for you, an unexpected and exquisite creation of a sophisticated mind. This is an invitation to a slaughter. Marazai's lip curls in contempt. Cariel did not even try to hide how much the Reaving Tempest hates me. How did they even find us here? The Xenos shrugs nonchalantly. I think Cariel found a way to gain access to my spies, the ones left or abandoned as sleeper agents on your ship. My downfall was so sudden I never had time to cover my tracks. Well, what are you going to do? Answer the summons, attend the meeting, Look at the faces of those who have gathered there, and start rebuilding the Cabal. The Reaving Tempest is not dead while I still breathe, and I will make the Dark City tremble when we return there in full force. Alright, well let's talk to your kin. Marazai nods. Excellent. We have the coordinates. We know what to expect. I will sharpen my blades. They will obviously be needed when I reunite with my kin, at least. I hope so. Okay, I think we're ready to leave this solar system now. What have we got going on here? So this thing... yeah, I like the one I've got, I think. I like the one I've got. We're not going to level up. Well, Marazai is going to be required on that mission, isn't he? So we probably should level him up now. We'll see how quickly we can rush through this. So his big thing that he does is Law Xenos, so we'll continue doing that as much as we can. I didn't start any of these abilities, so I'm going to go through and do that now while paused, because this will probably help us in the rest of these level ups as well. Okay, so I've had a few things on this list, I think. I think the main one I would do at this point is... there was a few that sounded pretty good, actually. What was one of the earlier ones sounded quite good to me? I guess the 3% damage for every new enemy damaged by them? Oh, this is on the critical hit chance and damage are increased by 7% of their dodge, and his dodge is huge, so he should get pretty nice bonuses for that. Next we have the AP, that's fine. Okay, oh god, I've got to do these as well. Hang on, another pause. Not so many on this list, so I think I'll probably lean into him making himself bleed so that he does more damage, does more stuff. So as we know, his thing is Law Xenos, so we'll do that. It's going to max out on that fairly soon, I'd imagine. Charge damage up, yeah, we'll do that. See, Law Xenos is done now. Coercion, he can be our coercion guy. Okay, we'll take that one. Can't do weapon skill. I guess I'll do strength, because he is a melee character after all. I may follow that. Well, alright, we'll do another strength. And coercion. There we go. That's Marazai now. I think equipment-wise, he's still pretty good, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. Right, let's go and check out where we are. I mean, I expect we're still on the Coronis Expanse map. I expect we're in a very different part of it, is my thinking. But let's go see. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay, well that's Wraith Tar. We know where that is. That's Porta Serpentum. That's where we went through the portal. So there's Cranach, for instance. But let's chart new routes. Let's see where we're going. Ooh, something over there. This is an interesting one. I mean, you can read that out yourself. I'm not going to try and say what that says. Just a random string of numbers and symbols. Let's go there. Let's take it. Let's use one navigator insight just to make that yellow, and we'll go there. Boom. Let's chart new routes. Might get one to Neos thingy here. We do. Okay. Well, let's jump in. I like when it reaches 100% and still takes ages to actually load in. That's not 100%. That's not what 100% means. Come on.
I can see crimson lights in the void.
What? Oh, okay. They're quite squishy at least. But is this what? This is Drakari. It's just, okay. I'm going to look at my log. Was this where they were telling us to go to? Oh, yeah. The remnants of the Raving Tempest have found temporary refuge, blah, blah, blah. Go there, and that's where we've walked into. And sure enough, this is a trap. Well, I never. Well, I never did.
Chart a course.
Okay. Let's jump forward. Well, at least we could shoot them. But ramming's not going to do very much. Even if I jump across, it will end up here, won't it? So, that's not good. Unless we could... Oh, hang on. I'd want to go there, wouldn't I? If I was there... Yeah. Not going to work. Okay, let's just move forward, I suppose.
Eviscerate them!
Oh, wow. Huh.
Emblazon our path.
Yeah, well, let's hit him with the starboard guns.
Unleash our wrath upon my enemies.
They all miss. Right.
Send their souls
I reckon
to
they've
the
got off around
void.
there or something. Orc guns, not much good. Dorsal cannons, we could
Let
try.
destruction pour forth.
I reckon they'll come round here. Yeah, I can't do much with that, can I? So, what's this? We could start absolutely just chucking out torpedoes.
Now.
Dodge
Unleash
this.
torment.
Oh wow, they've got even more. Okay, well we can't do that right now. So I suppose that's it. This is why you should check the quest log when you think they might be walking into an ambush. I mean, they're low health. The main issue here, I guess, is their sort of dodge shield thing. It's not like we can't hit them, it's just it's less likely. Not bad. Sword class frigate, not bad at all. Oh, you're hitting me on that side, are you? Well, I guess that makes sense. I kind of want to kill them as quickly as possible, if for no other reason, to make the rounds a bit shorter. My gamble on which side they were going to target went hilariously wrong. Okay, well, we'll take you around there. Take you into this one.
None will lament their demise.
And you're quite far. I guess we'll take you up there. Right, well, I'm not going to chuck out more missiles now. Well, I'll do this one. If I can destroy them, we can do that. What are we doing now? Why can't I move? Am I supposed to move? Ah, there we go. Yeah, so I guess I'll go for these ones. Got to pick a side, really, haven't we? They're all kind of far. We don't have a lot of hope of catching them, but let's throw out our torpedo volley.
Now. Unleash torment. Torpedoes! Now!
All the torpedoes. I don't think they're going to be in striking range of us, so we'll just do that. Oh, one of my many, many torpedo batteries. Well, I was slightly wrong about them not getting in striking range of us. Although we can't really see his shields, I guess they're down now because he's taken quite a bit of damage at last. Right, my little torpedoes. Well, I think we go on to this one. And these little torpedoes, why don't we take one down completely with torpedoes? Oh, we've got you as well. Let's take you around this way. Okay, they're all down there now, I think, aren't they? Apart from this one. We can hit him with starboard guns, and he's not got his little cloak up anymore, so boom. Let's go around this way. We might be able to get something or other on this one.
Send them into the cold void.
There he goes. So we're down to 4 now. That's a bit more manageable. What's this? Yeah, probably not much point doing that at this moment. But let's launch a shitload of torpedoes again.
Torpedoes, now.
What's this?
Send their souls to the void.
There we go. Pretty confident of them. Looking at my torpedoes recently. Okay, well, we'll send you there, I think. Let's send you there too.
Fade into nothing.
Let's send you there. Yeah, let's Let's shoot you with
Let
this.
the incandescent beam scorch our enemies!
Where we tread, the unfaithful fall.
We're a pretty powerful ship now, it must be said. Okay. And we'll shoot and kill anyone who doesn't say it. What shall I do?
Unleash our wrath upon my enemies!
Then we jump forward and hit them with the starboards.
Macro cannons! Annihilate them!
Here we go.
The Von Valancius
was fun.
dynasty knows no defeat.
Upgrade again, if it'll let us. Yeah, I had the feeling it would do that. Wry laughter sounds in the Vox channel. Ah, the Black Heart is here. What a surprising turn of events. Do you still wish to go to this rendezvous point? Oh, most certainly. Marasai lowers his voice to a bloodthirsty growl. We are just getting started, Dahlia von Berinicus. Necron Ring. Oh, there's all this interesting stuff to look at. Okay, I don't know which planet we're to make planetfall on. Let's just quickly repair. And we'll also just do our void ship upgrade. I think we're max level now. I don't really know what else to take. Allows the use of both abilities of one selected post for one turn. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I prefer that to the other ones. What we got here? Steady Hand Part 2. When using post abilities, there's a 50% chance its cooldown will be shorter. That's pretty good. All these, which I wasn't that fussed about, so... yes. Look at the post. Anyone got anything to upgrade yet? Oh, yeah, we can upgrade this one. So what does that do? Reloaded Lancers suffer an additional 25% hit chance penalty. Is that an upgrade? Oh, and Lances. Okay, cool. So it is an upgrade. Okay. Right, let's... why don't we start off at this one? I've no idea which planet we're going to, so we're just going to visit all of them. And the Necron Ring. How exciting. Funnily enough, this is the Drukhari camp. Okay, well, we're here, so I guess we go down and do that. Okay, Drukhari meeting point. I guess it's this way. It's points of interest this way at least. Judging by the blood dripping from every crack in the broken armor, the Xenos inside practically exploded. The cause of this gruesome death is unclear. The destroyed Xenotech gives off a repulsive chemical stench. There is a glistening, gaping wound under the Kabalite's cracked armor. This Xenos was not just killed, his insides were turned into paste as he was slowly eviscerated.
True power.
Got one alive here. The convulsing Xenos is dressed in reaving Tempest armor that has been pierced by weapons in several places. The dying warrior raises his head and stares at you. He sees Marasai and opens his bloody mouth wide. You... Marasai? The bloodied face twists into a grimace of surprise. You are alive! Marasai narrows his eyes. You doubt my ability to survive? After I managed to escape the Dark City? You should not. What's happening on the planet? We are destroying one another. Going insane since we left Komorra hoping to find... The Drukhari's voice fades to an unintelligible hiss. Carnage, killing enemies or each other. It does not matter. They suffer as I have suffered, driven insane by the voice of Sealand Thresh. In real space it can only be drowned out by the whistling of blades and the moans of the dying. They've been fighting, and for a long time. A heavy ordeal for Drukhari. Protracted battles in real space require particular dedication and ferocity. Marazai gazes around the battlefield with a look of confusion on his face. Strange. What is strange? You cannot see it, Dahlia von Brunicus, but the very battlefield is strange. Clashes between cabals are different from raids on Monkey worlds. I can draw attack vectors in my head as much as I want, picture the squad locations and so on, but it does not make sense. Nothing about this makes sense. Enough. Marazai watches impassively as you dispatch the Xenos. Had enough fun yet? We need to move on, straight into the maw of those who think they can outwit us. It's time to go. Indeed, my weapons have been sheathed for too long. Basic stuff. Okay. Ooh, there's Cariel. So I think that they shouldn't be hostile in theory. Let's go this way first, though. Okay. Fair enough. The Drakari look foreign against the background of the gorge, long black figures that watch you closely and grip their weapons. The warriors of the Cabal of the Reaving Tempest are tracking your every move, apparently ready for anything. The warm welcome of my kin. Marazai's mouth twists in contempt. But I can feel their fear. It is a good Archon Nazrake. You know the Xenos in the split golden mask. The figure who presided over your fake inquisitorial trial emerges from the haze of anguished memory, shrouded in the parasite-induced gloom. Nazrake, Archon of the Black Heart, in the flesh. What a surprise. Marazai's voice is deliberately calm, but you catch note of genuine surprise, even amazement. This is the last thing he was expecting. I can't remember the voice I gave him all those episodes ago. You came, you foolish whelp. The mere sound of Nazrake's voice gives you an itchy feeling in your head where the brain-eating maggot was once nestled. Gariel was not lying when he claimed you would be stupid enough or brazen enough to show yourself before the Reaving Tempest again, or rather, before the new ranks of the Black Heart. Nod towards the female Drakari next to him. Who's that? Sinisthoria, the last succubus from the cult of the fatal thirst that ruled in the arena. Marazai responds without taking his eyes off his kin. It was she who suggested I join the bloodstained proselytes instead of decorating her chambers with my innards. My rebellious toy. Sinisthoria's voice rings with every imaginable shade of cruelty. You did not honestly think your ridiculous escape from the cult that had graciously given you refuge would be forgiven, did you? What are all these Drakari leaders doing here? Indeed, Nazrake. Marazai's voice is dull and almost bored. What are the great Archon and his pet succubus doing here? Nazrake is in no hurry to reply, running a finger along the edge of his blade and gazing intently at Marazai. I have come to teach you a lesson, whelp, to make an example out of you in the presence of the rest of your wretched cabal, which the Black Heart has graciously accepted into its rank. There is something familiar about Nazrake's face and movements, until you understand you have seen the same lurching gestures, the same twitching, in Marazai, after he withered and was driven insane by the unceasing whispering of the warp. It seems the Archon has spent too long in real space, and I've just realised we don't have Argenta. We've got Marazai, but Argenta is the one who dropped out, which I didn't check when we came down to this planet, so as we know, she's the one who pretty much single-handedly wins encounters for us at this point, so we might have more of a fight on our hands. So the remains of the Reaving Tempest have joined a different cabal? You have spoiled your pet, Marazai. A monkey that dares to speak in the presence of Eldari. You could have at least sewn its mouth shut so as not to offend your ears with its ceaseless yapping. The succubus next to Nazrake looks at you. The Azariesh betrayed and defended their cabal, one by her weakness and irreverence, the other by his pathetic performance at the Obsidian Court and an alliance with the monkey. To call oneself of the Reaving Tempest these days is to be dishonoured. its former members may pass into death or into servitude to a different master. Archon Nazrake granted his favour to the scum who once served the Azraesh.
I gave them the privilege of joining the Black Heart, the greatest cabal of glorious Comorra. But if only if they tracked down and brought back the last surviving member of the former Archon's line, the last living Azraesh. Your former warriors have done their part, though not without assistance from the witches of the Fatal Thirst. But that is no reason to deny them credit.
You hear the creaking of gloves as Marazai's hands clutch his blade grips, a telling sign that he is not merely annoyed, but beside himself with fury. Look at Marazai. His face is a complex mask of emotions, rage, astonishment, and realization. He begins to speak, his voice unusually hoarse and quiet, the words meant only for Nazrake's ears. You were not planning to overthrow Remeris. You did not plan to make me the new Archon of the Reaving Tempest. From the beginning, you only wanted to destroy my cabal.
The Reaving Tempest. Such a grand name for a pile of rubbish led by a haughty bitch. The snivelling wretch thought she could bend the laws of Comorra to extract the cabal from the protection of the Black Heart. No one rejects our favor without consequence. I had just begun planning raids on the Spire, when who should come to me? You, the Cabal's Drakon, who longed to regain the favor of the Black Heart. You asked for an alliance to bolster the loyalty of the Reaving Tempest. You pledged your allegiance. I confess, for a moment I even entertained the thought of installing you as Archon, but that moment melted away at the thought of tearing the Reaving Tempest apart from the inside without having to lift a finger.
You were the one to suggest holding a fake trial for Remeris. No matter the outcome, you promised to condemn her in the name of the Black Heart, your voice being second only to that of Asdrubal Vecht himself. You let me set the stage with my own hands. Marazai's voice trembles with admiration and rage. And then you delivered the verdict, stripping the Reaving Tempest of his Drakon and showing the others that the Cabal had made a mistake and grown weak. Abelard rubs his temple. Do I understand correctly that one Xenos gang devoured another Xenos gang, just to indulge the maniacal whims of one Xenos ringleader? What about Nocturne of Oblivion? What part did he play? Nazrake gives you an exasperated look, but does not deign to reply. He does not know, Dahlia von Verinicus. Marazai answers you mockingly. The great Archon of the Black Heart does not have the slightest idea what the Arabenian was doing at his little trial.
You forget yourself, whelp.
For a brief moment, a spark of rage surfaces from under Nazrake's mask of arrogant tranquility. So the Reaving Tempest was doomed from the start.
The outcome was known long before the story began. One Azraesh brought the wrath of the Black Heart upon her cabal, the other became the first pillar to fall at my command. And now the remnants of the Cabalites still loyal to Vecht will put an end to the history of the departed cabal. They brought me to you, and they will drag you back to Comorra in chains.
The Cabalites of the Reaving Tempest are in no hurry to carry out the will of their new patron. You notice the looks directed at Marazai. It seems his arrival has made some of the turncoats question their choices. You claim all the work was done for you, Xenos, but why then are you behaving as though you've been stuck in real space for too long? Marazai blinks in confusion, tilts his head and lets out an amazed chuckle.
By the sun's light, you're not wrong. You are withered. What happened, Nazrake? When did the mighty Archon of the Black Heart not remain lurking in the webway?
Sorry, why did the mighty Archon not remain lurking in the
webway, but instead chose to crawl out into the Salanthresh's hunting grounds? Has he been driven out?
The mask of calm vanishes from Nazrake's face, revealing the countenance of a raging maniac.
Another word, Azraesh, and your future torment will multiply 100.
Well, who are you to interrupt me, outcast?
Marazai hurls each word into the air like a well-calculated blow.
You, head of the Obsidian Court, are too old and decrepit to risk wasting your life force out in real space. And yet here you are, Nazrake. Because of a lowly gladiator from the arena? Or perhaps because of a Cabalite who escaped the Dark City with his life in spite of your sentence, and who thus made a mockery of Asdrubal Vekt's cabal? You have been cast out of Comorra until you correct your blunder.
A wave of voices ripples through the ranks of the Cabalites to the Reaving Tempest. Sinisthoria, who is watching the altercation, grins reflexively, and Nazrake freezes like a statue.
Well, meat,
Mazrakai looks around, his lips curving.
how does it feel to be the attack dogs of an Archon who has fallen out of favour with Vekt himself? How long have you all been kept here, huddled together with your crumbling overseer? Do you still believe they will not feed you to Salandresh when you are no longer needed? Most likely alongside Nazrake.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, we're going to go with this. I think it's correct. The carnage behind us, the Reaving Tempest, are not allies of the Black Heart. They're cattle, slaughtered to keep Nazrake alive.
Dahlia von Berinicus is right, is she not?
Marazai shifts his gaze to Cariel.
How long have you been trying to convince yourself that handing over your brothers in arms to this decrepit wreck is the only way to survive, Hoping to buy mercy by degrading yourself to a mere plaything? Cowardice and sycophancy are your new names, envoy of the Reaving Tempest.
Cariel is clearly taken aback by this statement. He draws back, glancing at the Cabalites around him. Nazrake looks at Cariel.
That is enough. Your life was spared for a purpose. It is time to fulfill it.
The Drakari hesitates, then exchanges glances with the nearby Cabalites. Slowly unsheathes his weapon and then raises it.
Enough grovelling before the doomed. Better to die free and on my own terms than to remain a dead man's plaything.
Nazrake's voice resembles a snake's hiss.
Vekt will not forget those who dare challenge the Black Heart.
Sorry, that wasn't really a snake's hiss, I know. Marazai laughs mockingly.
Vekt will not care about a massacre with no survivors. Have at them, brothers and sisters.
Your kind has no
Hey,
place
we got
in
them
the
on our side.
galaxy. I can hear your pulse, little thing.
Okay, we got some HP here. We're not just going to be able to chew through them with a bolter like we usually do. Okay, we're going to have to. At least these guys, I think, would have been against us had we just gone into the attack. So that's good. Cassia, I think we're going to want her just to do her thing. I'll come up a little bit. So who's going to be our big damage guy? I mean, we don't really have another Argenta in the group. So we're mainly melee now that she's not here. So we'll just whack everybody up there. We've got Pascal, but he's not he's an assassin type. He's not someone who'll mow through people. So who should we give an extra turn to? I'm going to give it to Marazai, I think.
One step closer.
It's been a while since we used him.
I need no guidance.
Kabam! Okay, remind myself how he works now. It's been a while. I kind of want him mowing through weaker things. I might take him on to Sinisthoria. Free attack, endure. Let's do Reckless Strike. Oh, Dance Macabre costs one. Okay.
Don't distract me. With grace and manner, let me educate you on the art of pain.
Oh, he's got one back now. Okay. Doesn't really have an assassin opening. I think he does quite a lot of damage with this. He does more than Abelard used to. It's his freebie turn. Okay. Maybe we should group it up as many as we can. Who did she hit? Oh, she hit Abelard. Oh well. It'll be fine.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? If I may.
I will tear your heart out for this.
Stick a nice melee thing up there. Oh, I'm going next. That's cool. Let's bump up my stats then. High momentum. Okay, well. I think I'll come
Descend
here.
upon the weak.
I was just thinking my chain of lightning one's probably going to be pretty good here. Look at that. I'm going to put this on first.
Triumph.
Do it now.
There is no mercy found in my heart.
Oh, that one too with Cassia getting everyone together and then nuking them all. That was pretty good. That was fun. We could do another one. So there's two there. Where are the other ones? There's someone somewhere else who kind of... Oh, okay. Up here. Oh, okay, I see. Can I make these guys shoot at them?
Destiny.
I'll revert to more conservative
Pay for this
Okay. Right. That's cool. Yeah, I think I might just nuke him with that.
Let me educate
Who needs
you on the
Argenta, huh?
art of pain.
Well, I do. She's an awesome soldier, but, yeah, okay. What was my turn again? What shall I do? I think I might make him explode again. There we go. Marazai shakes the blood off the blade. At least he got a couple of hits in. Made him feel like he was doing something. And turns to the surviving Drakari. His voice booms like thunder.
Who else dares to question my right?
Karael lowers his head.
No, Archon Marazai. The Arazayesh family has been chosen to lead the Cabal of the Reaving Tempest.
Do you think Marazai could return to Komorra? Karael shifts his gaze to Marazai.
Archon Yeremeris, Archon Nazrake, the cult of the fatal thirst. These are compelling reasons to make any who doubt the Azarayesh, or wish to hinder this line, bite their tongues, lest they become its next victims. Compelling enough to force Komorra into accepting Archon Marazai.
You're not... What of me? I still have need of your aid, Marazai? Oh, please, let the Xenos slink off into his webway and leave us and our crew in peace. Abelard's voice rings with disappointment. Marazai turns to Karael.
You must act swiftly. Gather the survivors. Go back to Komorra and find those loyal to the Tempest. Eliminate the traitors and renegades. Find a weak cabal that can be consumed and start preparations for the raid. When I return, we will strike.
Karael hisses furiously.
What? You're not coming with us? You are going to stay with...
Ugh. He shoots you a look that is part disgust and part anger. Marazai chuckles and seizes Karael by the chin in a fluid motion, the deceptively gentle act causing the white-haired Drakari to flinch and go still.
Patience, my pet. Concentrate on your duties and I will be back with you before you know it.
Karael hesitates before muttering a reply, unable to tear his gaze away from the burning eyes of his overlord.
Your instructions will be carried out to the letter, Archon Marazai.
One by one, the Drakari silently disappear amidst the devastation and traces of battle. You hear the roar of engines in the distance as the predatory silhouettes of the Xenos ships start rising into the sky. Marazai turns his gaze to you, a satisfied grin adorning his face.
I've had enough of this rock, Dahlia von Berinicus. Let us go back to the ship as soon as we collect our trophies. Later, you and I will have a talk.
Hey! Well, we chewed through them, huh? And we leveled up. Okay, what have we got? This is pretty basic stuff, so that can go, that can go. Fine-edged poisoned Hekatari eye blade. That can go. Blast pistol can go. What we got here? Dark Reaver. Whenever the wearer dodges an enemy ranged attack, they immediately perform a single attack with the equipped melee weapon on a random adjacent enemy. This attack has a 35% armor pen. Yeah, that's pretty nice, actually. And they're both the same. So we can probably chuck one in cargo. Cool.
Don't waste my time.
Let's have a look. What's he currently wearing? The Swift Shroud cloak. I'll switch it because, I mean... Yeah, I'm going to switch it because the being targeted by an attack of opportunity is quite situational, I think. Okay, quick time check on the video. I think we've got time for a quick level up. Let's do that. Okay, so this is off this list, so... I tell you what though, with the lightning thing, that this could work really well. 7% of our dodge, I mean, that's basically by 7% then. 2 AP on the first turn of combat? Maybe? If an extra turn given by the character's abilities or talents grants MP... Yeah, okay, so I think I'll take this because it'll power up that extra turn that I'm giving to people. Give them some movement and stuff as well. Yeah, no, I think that's a good, because we're doing that every battle, so that's good. Ooh, okay, now this list. Might be some good stuff on here. Oh. Is it? It isn't the one I thought it was. Okay, we're not really setting ourselves on fire now. I'll do this. I mean, a 10% chance to double crit damage. Yeah, okay. It's not amazing. It's alright. What do we got? What do we got? I think I quite like the Destroyer one. So he's going to reduce armor with every melee attack. So that could be useful. I mean, he's probably not going to be in my party, really. When he parries, yeah, okay. That's fine. Pascal. BS bow. Okay, so that's 5 of the enemy's deflection he ignores. That's not too bad. I don't think he's wearing light armor anymore. A 2 plus intelligence. Okay, intelligence bonus divided by 2, so that's 4. So that's 6% bonus to armor, armor pen, dodge reduction. Yeah, okay. I mean, that just for him with the intelligence bonus, that just seems to be worth it, doesn't it? So works for me. And what's this? Take most of these. I think I might take this one, turn into a crit on specific occasions. Ulfa! Maybe. Or every round after he kills the first enemy, he'll turn around to make another attack. I kind of like that. Just right thinking, Ulfa didn't even get to act in that combat. Yeah. Deflection. Yeah, she's got so many hit points. I think I'll take that. Got anything on this list? Okay. Oh, he's got axes now, hasn't he? Yeah, 10% crit chance for the axe. Lovely. Cool, cool. What we got here? Yeah, I mean, she damages loads of enemies, so that's a pretty good one for her. Then she's got this one as well. I'm going to take that, because given as an officer, she's giving loads of extra turns. Yeah, I'll take an increase to resolve. More momentum is good. Could be good. I'll take this though. His melee attacks reducing target's armor. We saw with the Necrons and so on that just being able to reduce the armor is pretty good. He's always attacking, so I don't see a lot of value in that, to be fair. What else could I do? Actually, I could do this because his melee strikes that hit more than one target, they actually count as area attacks. So, yeah, okay, fine. There we go. Okay. Oh, there's some more over here. We might get those. Oh, no, they are doing it.
Beneath my feet.
Seeing if there's any other loot. Oh, there's some. Something here. Claws of the Black Hunt. Whenever the wearer performs a melee attack on an enemy, their attack inflicts 1 stack of the Black Hunt effect. The enemy has at least 1 stack. Each attack from an ally inflicts 1 more stack. Each stack grants 1%. Okay, there's a lot going on there, but I only recently got new gloves for Marazai that were actually pretty good, so I probably won't do that. How are we doing now? There's one here. Alright, let's go back. Whereas damage is increased by 1% for every 2% of wounds lost. That's okay. Right, back to the ship.
I tread a path unexplored.
Okay, well, we're just back here, so I think what I'll probably do is just end it there. When we come back, we're going to continue exploring in this solar system. As we know, there's a bunch of planets still I haven't been to, so that'll be good. But I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I think we've probably finished off Marazai's personal quest now, which is quite good. I think, if we look at the companions, Owlcat I think we finished off, Jay we finished off. I think he's going to tie in with the stuff with the Lord Inquisitor, probably. Argenta we finished off, Abelard we finished off, Cassia we finished off, Ulfar we're on the hunt for his brothers. Pascal we finished off, and Marazai we just finished off. So that's pretty good. We got through the companions. Less said about Adira the better. Who's Adira? She left my party very early on in the campaign, so I've no idea what her quest is like. But thanks very much for watching. If you did enjoy it, if you could hit the thumbs up button, that'd be amazing. If you could leave a comment, that'd be great too. And if you're watching this and haven't already subscribed to the channel, if you could do that as well, that would also be amazing. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you next time.